Alright, so today I got a little bit of a ranty video. And as such, it may end up becoming a bit obscene later on, you know, like vulgar language. Not like that really matters to anybody. I'm just saying it might sneak into that territory because this game really does make me mad all the time. It's something that I've said several times in past videos that I barely have any, like, love, if you will, for this game anymore. You know, I used to play it all the time, and it was fun and awesome, and I tried my best to make any progress I could, and they did have, you know, benefits, let's say, for whales and krakens and other types of individuals that put money into the game. But there was also still a lot that a freemium person, which is the soul of this game, could still, you know, aspire to achieve the top ranks and stuff. I remember back in the day when it was Biggs and Wedge, Wig's team was the top tier team in Squad Arena, and it was like, I didn't have Wedge worked on, so I wasn't in that meta, but it was something reasonable. I could get there. Now it's like, if you want to be in the top meta, you have to be putting money into this game. And it's just annoying to me because when you really break it down how many people are paying, like a large portion of the players are players like me that just do the free-to-play style. Like, take an example is, what's his name? Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. There's only like 2,000 of them in the game. Well, how many people play this game? It's got to be significantly higher than that, probably 100,000. So 98% of the players don't have, or is it 90? Yeah, 98% of the players don't have Cal Kestis, which means 98% of the players aren't whales or krakens. But you think CG cares about that? Nope, they just care about catering to those 2%. And it's just constant catering to them. And I get it. CG and this game, CG's a company, this game's their product. They want to make money. That's kind of the whole point of business. It's not to just give something away for free. But at the same time, I'm not sure who did that. But anyways, at the same time though, like, you're a fucking freemium game. You're a game that people play on their phone. You know, this is something dumb that I do. Well, you know, I throw the TV on and have a movie going or something, and I'm just casually doing this on the side. You're not a real game. You know, you're not... Yeah, there's been a huge community that's built up around you to support you like a real game, meaning like a Fortnite player or something, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you're just a dumb phone game. You're not on consoles. I mean, I think you're on PC. I don't know. I just do it on my phone. But, you know what I mean? Like, you're, relatively speaking, it's low quality because it's a phone game, you know what I mean? We're not going to have 4K graphics and all that nonsense. I mean, the animations and the sprites have been made fun of multiple times because of how crappy they are, but that's what you get with a freemium game. But then the other twist is this game, even though it's a freemium game, it is a very highly successful game. It's made over $1 billion. So that's kind of why the criticisms come in on the crappy sprites and stuff, because it's like, well, now you guys are just being cheap. When you first started and it looked like crap, we could accept that, but now you got $1 billion burning a hole in your pocket, and this is the crap that you offer us? But anyways, the real hate that I have for this game is just a bunch of the game modes. They just severely aren't appealing, and some of them never have been. I mean, for one, we got Conquest right now. Conquest, when it first came out, actually was kind of cool. People were pumped about it. It was a way that you could relatively easily get, actually, not only easily, but relatively easily and reasonably get the max crate on the event, and it was cool. Now, everyone hates Conquest, because Conquest is all about... What's going on? Why can't I target him? But anyways, now Conquest is all about, hey, do this dumb mission 75,204 times. Hey, you know, like these that you just saw. I pulled up gain riposte 20 times. Okay, first off, there's only 3 characters in the game that allow that to happen. Second off, like, that's dumb that I gotta do this that many times. Why? Come up with normal missions, like, hey, do this feat. Make it something cool. Not, oh, gain this dumb buff 20 times. Or, you know, or people like this recent round, actually, how they had the glitch going on, where apparently on hard mode you couldn't get very far because the pit was like extremely impossible. And it's like they don't even like test their product. And so that's another thing people hate. So anyways, for me though, I don't really care about that. It is what it is, I suppose. But what I don't like is there's two game modes I strongly don't like. Never have, and at this point I probably never will. One is Grand Arena, which I've complained about Grand Arena so many times. I mean, this video isn't the point of that. This video isn't for that. Not the point of that. That's going to be a whole separate video on its own. But just in a nutshell, Grand Arena has never been something that I enjoy because it's this is a goofy animation. But anyways, Grand Arena is not something I've ever enjoyed just because it's always been ridiculously imbalanced. Like way too ridiculously imbalanced. You either end up with opponents that are way stronger than you, or you end up with opponents that are way weaker than you, or there's just nonsense. It's just gambling. The whole thing is just constantly gambling. There's nothing that ever makes any kind of sense with Grand Arena. And it sucks. I've hated Grand Arena since day one, and I still do. I don't look forward to doing it. It's long, it's tedious, it's kind of boring. You know what I mean? When you go in and do Grand Arena, it's like a solid hour just to get through this. And again, this is a freemium mobile game. I'm not looking to find an hour to sit around and do this crap. I don't want to do it. But it sucks because you have to do it. You're tied down by crystals and everything, which crystals are highly important. So you're tied down to the crystals to have to do this nonsense. And it's just not enjoyable. Like, look at this. I haven't done this because it's going to be way too difficult. And the thing that really gets me is not only is it difficult, but it's like you're going up against a real person. So you want to win yourself, but that means the other person has to lose. Well, at the same time, that person wants to win, so that means you have to lose for them to win. So it's kind of just obnoxious, or not obnoxious. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. It's unfair to somebody. It shouldn't be pitting two people against each other and competing for crystals, basically. It should be like us up against an AI. Put us up against the computer, have them come up with a match that you know what I mean? Stuff that's relatively close to where you're at in the game, that way then you could beat it. Like now when I lose, it makes me mad, but I'm like, you know what though, that means somebody else won. So should I be mad? I mean, congratulations for you, you won. At least versus an AI, I'd be a little more justified. F you, computer, you fucking cheating piece of shit. But anyways, the point of this video is Galactic Challenge. Galactic Challenge is some dumbass basic game mode. It's something that shows up every 3 days, and it's supposed to give you some relatively basic prizes. And Galactic Challenge is always so hit or miss on what the options are. Actually, there's one of three options. It's either A, it's ridiculously easy. You go in with one team and blast right through. You get the max crate after one battle, and you know it's literally 5 minutes and you're done. And now you have 3 days to wait before you can get your prize. Option B is they come up with some kind of nonsense where it's like, oh, you need to complete this with a team of, you know, X. Like, I don't know, let's say, I can't really think of something obscure offhand, but it's something that, like, say, I haven't worked on, so I can't do it. Like, maybe it's like, 501st Clone Troopers. Well, I don't have a full team of 501st. So then for me, I'm like, damn it! Like, this would be easy, possibly, if I had that, but I can't do the feat because I don't have enough to do the top tier. And then they go and put in bullshit sometimes like this, where it's practically impossible to the point of, because you need to have ridiculously perfect spot-on mods and high-ass relics and everything just to be able to compete in this. And recently, Option 3 has been their go-to. I've seen Option 2 like once in the last, I don't know, 6 or 7 Galactic Challenges, And as far as easy ones, I make videos every time they're easy. When was the last time I made a Galactic Challenge video? I don't know, a few weeks ago? Recently, they've been leaning heavily into this type of bullshit realm. And normally, I can deal with it. It's like, fine, I'll get a T9 or whatever, a GCT9 box. And, you know, it's not perfect. I want the 10, obviously, because of the max crate. But I look at it and I'm like, relatively speaking, a T9 and a T10 are practically the same. Really, all I care about is Omicrons. You get 2 Omicrons in each crate. I think you get 2 even in an 8 box. Yeah. So that's really all I care about, is getting those Omicrons. 8, 9, or 10, good enough for me. I'd prefer the 10, obviously. Everybody would. But if I can't get that far, then it is what it is. But this one is just fucking absolute bullshit. First off, look what they're putting. Complete the battle with a full team of Imperial Trooper units. I shouldn't have jumped out, but it's been sitting there long enough. You must have saw what it had. It was Jedi, and it was good Jedi too. It wasn't just some like dumb bullshit. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not like the team of Jedi was like, you know, Juhani, Jedi Knight, Guardian, Kit Fisto lead, Amagundi, and you know, some other random one like Plo Koon. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, my Imperial Troopers can do that. No, they put good Jedi there. They put, they got Jedi Knight Revan lead. He's always a solid option. They have a GL in there, Jedi Master Luke. They had, Jolie Bindo, which, on the surface, Jolie's not that good. Offense-wise and stuff, he's completely worthless. But he's good in the sense of being a support and reviving. So unless you're able to take him out first, he's just going to keep reviving everyone, which is annoying. Like, it's a solid squad. And so anyways, they want us to use Imperial Troopers. Where the F is Imperial Troopers? First off, let's just look at it in the sense of, like, canonically. Imperial Troopers would never go up against a team of Jedi like that. Are you serious? Imperial Trooper are just people. They're like military, let's say, versus a crew of highly skilled, highly trained, force-sensitive beings with lightsabers and stuff. They stand no freaking chance. Like, the only thing that stands any kind of chance against Jedi is either Sith or, like, you know, Jedi that are confused, like Anakin. You're not going to put a group of just regular people up against that. And then, fine, you might argue, well, this is a game, so, you know, the canonical rules don't really matter. Okay, I get that. But at the same time, nobody is going to fucking put a team of this shit up against a team of Jedi, unless, like I said, it was those worthless Jedi. You're not gonna. Nobody sees a Jedi Knight Revan squad on defense in Grand Arena or something and thinks, oh yeah, my Imperial Troopers are gonna handle this. No, you think of something a little bit better. Maybe you're gonna use Mandalorians under Maul lead or something, not Imperial freaking Troopers. Are you serious? Second, not only is this Galactic Challenge basically Tier 3 from what I already laid out before, but this is also including Tier 2, because my Imperial Troopers, as you see, are mostly shit. So I would assume that in order to do this, you probably need to have Dark Trooper beefed up, quite possibly Iden Versio beefed up, and definitely Moff Gideon beefed up, all of which I have 7-star, sure, but they're sitting at level 1. I haven't worked on them at all. So it's first it's a fucking retarded team that they want you to use up against these super OP Jedi, and then they want you to have all this bullshit fully worked on, so that then you have maximum capability to go through and what's the word I'm looking for? Theory craft the team that you specifically need to have to win. And on top of it all, you gotta have those mods just right, because if the mods aren't right, then fuck you still. You know, you're not winning. I'm sure I'm not modded right at all, so I would never frickin' win versus this shit on the top tier. I mean, as you saw, I'm currently sitting at a T4 box, and that's probably as good as it's gonna get, which is fucking annoying. Somebody who's sitting at 8.6 million GP should not be stuck at a goddamn... Where the fuck is this event? Should not be sitting at a goddamn T4 bullshit, piece of shit, worthless ass box. That's my fucking prize? Because they want to make this dumb bullshit? And then that's the other thing, I already mentioned this, but a GL. What the fuck are you putting a GL in the fucking Galactic Challenge for, CG? Like, are you serious right now? GLs are designed to be extremely top-tier characters. That's their whole freaking shtick. Like, even the shittiest GL is still better than most of the characters in the game, i.e. C. For me, at this time, out of all the GLs that I have, C is absolute trash. I hate using him, he sucks, but at the same time, he still is a lot better than some other worthless-ass characters, because he's a fucking GL. So why would you go and put a GL in your Galactic Challenge? That's just a dick move to many players. If you're, first off, if you're a player, even 2 million GP, still you would struggle versus a fucking GL on their roster. Yeah, okay, so he's not the leader. Doesn't fucking matter. He's still beefed up all the way. He's Relic 7. He has all 6 of his Zetas. He's probably got his ultimate. So it's like, okay, so he's not the leader, so the team's not getting his leader ability. Alright. But at the same time, you put Jedi Knight Revan as the leader, which is still a very solid leader ability, so it doesn't even fucking matter that you're not getting Jedi Master Luke's. It doesn't matter at all. If you want to put a shit leader, you'd put either Yoda in the leader spot or Jedi, Kenobi. Because they both have kind of meh leaders, especially Yoda. His is freaking worthless. I don't think anybody ever seriously uses Yoda as the lead. Which is, as a side note, kind of ironic. He should have a great leader ability, but for some reason he doesn't. Is completely worthless. But yeah, so like, even down here, even this would be way too fucking hard for somebody new. You got a fucking GL right there. Yeah, I mean, these tiers he's not Relic, and maybe he doesn't have his ultimate, but he's still a fucking GL. Like, what kind of a cock, dick, fuck move is that? And then what's the other dumb requirements they have? Win after taking 8 turns. I mean, I could try these. Maybe I can get those. I mean, actually, that's what I wanted to show too. I forgot. I've been rambling, and I meant to play some video, because, as you noticed, I didn't even complete this top tier. And I used a fucking pretty OP GL against this shit just to try to win, and still couldn't win. So I wanted to showcase this just to show how much bullshit this Galactic Challenge is. Like, I can't win this tier with a fucking GL squad. A pretty high-end GL squad, too, keep in mind. Kenobi, he's got a reputation, and I can't win versus this. But yet, you're telling me Imperial troopers are gonna do it. A bunch of ragtag guys in a military, they're gonna win versus this shit. Okay. Like, I'm just... It's fucking annoying. It's getting to the point where I feel like I don't even know what to do about this stupid game anymore. I don't want to not log in and play, you know what I mean, participate in the events, I mean, and just do, like, the dailies only, because then that seems boring and pointless. But at the same time, like, this is just fucking annoying. What am I wasting my fucking effort for right now to try to do this shit and get a worthless T4, maybe a T5 box? Wow, cool. Thanks for the insult, CG. Go fucking suck your own cock, ass fucks. Basically, in the end, as I started this with, I really do hate this game. And the only reason, like I've said a billion times, actually I had 2 reasons why I keep playing this game, was because A, I made this channel, and I feel like if I stop playing, then what? I mean, I guess I could find something else, but everybody that follows me and stuff is because of this content. They don't care about the other shit, so I'd have to, it'd basically be starting over. And quite possibly, I might lose followers, because people don't care about that other stuff, they care about the Star Wars stuff. And B, which doesn't matter anymore, but it was because I've put so much time and effort into this game. But at this point, I'm like, does the time and effort even matter? No. You know, not being pissed off all the time at a stupid freemium mobile game matters more than some dumbass game that I've put a lot of effort into. But yeah, I hate this fucking game. Like, DC Legends is going out of business because, you know, they just haven't been pulling in any revenues and stuff. And I'm like, hopefully someday this happens to this fucking piece of shit game, because they fucking deserve it. They don't care about their player base, that they have terrible customer service, if you will. Like, you see, this is exactly what I'm saying. This piece of shit fucking cocksucker team just tore me up. And yet you're telling me Imperial troopers are supposed to do this shit? Go fuck yourself. It's fucking bullshit. Such fucking bullshit. Any fucking ways. Fuck you, CG. I hope you end up going out of business soon, too. Just like DC Legends is, you fucking cocksuckers. Because that's what you deserve, doing this dumb shit all the fucking time. and not paying attention to the 98% of your player base, and only the ones that put money into your fucking stupid game. Even those dumb packs that came out recently, the Lightspeed packs, yeah, they might have been decent for new players, but what do they involve? Money! They didn't even fucking give it away for free, because they're such fucking cocksucking pieces of shit. I really hate this fucking piece of shit game. Absolutely fucking hate it. I didn't always feel this way, it's just more recent. All this dumb bullshit they always fucking pull. This fucking squad's gonna do even worse than the last one, but Imperial Troopers can do this, right? Imperial Troopers are gonna tear this right up. 2 fucking GL squads can't do shit to this team, but Imperial Troopers, that's the one. Fuck you, CG. I'm done. Alright, I wanted to pop back in here for 1 second because the last Galactic Challenge ended since my rant video, or rant portion of this, I should say. And now the new one's up, and this goes right along with option 2 that I said. You know how they're either A, too easy, B, they're probably reasonable, but you don't have all the characters. Well, here we go. Bonuses for Tuskens. You know, complete the battle with a full team of Tuskens. Well, we just had a Galactic Challenge that I wasn't able to fully complete because it was ridiculously impossible for no reason. And now I can't get another max crate because I don't have Tuskens beefed up. I mean, my Tuskens are right here. Like, what am I gonna do with at Relic 5? He's probably the most worthless of all the Tuskens to begin with. And, yeah. So, it's a bit ironic that after I just got done complaining, they go and do this and just, you know, showcase what I'm complaining about. I was hoping they would have an easy one finally, but no. But anyways, I guess that's it now. Just wanted to add this because it was very fitting. Perfect example of what I was talking about. So, yeah, until next time. See ya.